Hi everyone, it's Mia. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a 15-minute work get ready with me, but I'm switching up today and I'm going to be doing makeup on my mum because she struggles with it a bit. She doesn't know how to keep it on, it wears off throughout the day. So I'm going to be using mainly her products, but I'm going to be showing her a few of mine as well to help her improve the longevity of her makeup throughout the day, and just to show her other techniques to make it a little bit easier and faster for her. So in a minute I'll bring my mum on and we'll get right into the video. So this is my mum's makeup collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 brushes and a little bag of makeup, but we can make something out of it, I'm sure. I've also brought along a few of my products, just like concealer, because my mum doesn't use concealer. I don't know why, but she doesn't, so I'm going to be introducing her to some actual coverage today and just how to improve it really, because she struggles with it, especially her eyebrows, which we're going to be starting with right away. So I'll be back in just a minute. So this is my mum. Introduce yourself, mother.
Hi, I'm Linda, Mia's mum.
I've just said that, but yeah. And I'm just going to be starting off by doing her eyebrows, and I'm going to be using a very clearly loved Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow with the Anastasia brush, which I bought her, by the way. And I'm just taking this lightly, mother, lightly. And I want to start off by shaping just slightly underneath the brow. And the underneath doesn't have to be the cleanest because you're going to carve it out. And you just want to like feather it up really lightly. Just like that. A shape on top, following the natural brow shape. Again, don't worry about the messiness underneath. Just really lightly feathering it up and using the spoolie to blend it all in together, just like that. Because my mum doesn't have a lot of brow hair, you just want to feather it in really lightly. Otherwise you'll end up with block brows. And it's just as simple as that really, just a nicely shaped brow. And because she doesn't have a lot of hair at the front, it's very hard to sort of ombre it out, so you just have to try your best really. Just like that. Give it a nice shape. And then, so I've just quickly done the other eyebrow off camera, and now I'm going to be shaping them out with the Tarte Shape Tape in shape light medium. I'm taking this on my usual P. Louise brush from the Mirror collection and just taking it under the brow, just like that. You want to try and avoid getting into any hairs that are there. Dragging that concealer down onto the lid to cover any pigmentation or discolouring, just like that. And then I personally like to go over with just a little sponge to make it blend into the skin just perfect. Really lightly tapping, and that is the result you get. Going to do the other off camera and then we'll go straight into base. Okay, so we're just going to start on the skin, and I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which is like a tinted moisturiser really. It's just to cancel out discoloration. In case you haven't noticed, my mum's not got the greatest of skin. She's got a bit textured, and that's because a few years ago she had thyroid cancer. You might be able to see a scar here, and she had to go under a big operation which led to her skin being troubled and not as it used to be, so it's quite red a lot of the time. So she uses tinted moisturiser or something like that just to get rid of the redness. And I'm just going to be using a little duo fibre brush just to apply this just to the areas where she needs it most really, which are her cheeks, nose, chin. Forehead's not too bad. And just applying that all over. This is also, because it's a hydrating moisturiser, it's very good for her skin to help the moisture sink in and stay there all day. Instead of just using a normal moisturiser, it's tinted, so it helps her in all of the ways possible really. Got hair on your nose there. There we go. So once that's blended in, as you can see, it's toned the redness down. And this isn't hers, but I'm going to use a little bit of Benefit Professional just to get rid of some of the texture. And I'm just going to be taking that on my fingertips and just applying it, especially on the nose, and just tapping that in. Just like that. And then Mum's foundation at the minute is the Bare Minerals foundation stick, and she uses the shade Wheat 4.5. I've not used this before, so this shall be intriguing. And I'm gonna use one of my brushes because I just think it's gonna work better than the one she uses. And I'm just gonna be, oh, maybe we need a better shade match, Mum. A bit pink, but doesn't matter. Just going to be applying that quite generously because it's a stick foundation. It is hydrating, so I apply more than a normal foundation. I'm going to start by this on this side first. I'm just going to start by patting that in. And this brush is a Tarte brush. It's like an angled flat Pax brush, which is great for these type of foundations because it won't take any of the coverage away, which is exactly what Mum needs. And just patting that like a beauty blender. This gives you the best coverage. And around the nose, lightly tapping. You can always go in with a second layer, so if you're not happy with the coverage straight away, don't worry about it. But just, there's no need to be precise, so you can do this really easy. And you can do this with any brush, so. Just like that, and then we're going to apply it to the next side. Have a look. I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit more in areas where I think it's still a little bit red. I'm not going to apply any more to the nose because I think concealer will hide that better. But I'm just going to be using the same technique just to pat that out. Just like that. Now I think that's covered her quite nicely and still give her quite a bit of hydration. So I'm not complaining at that foundation actually, surprisingly. So we're just going to move on to a little bit of concealer now. Going back in with the Shape Tape, and we're just applying a few dots because It'll make a big difference, but we don't want it to crease, so we don't want to apply too much. And we're also going to apply it to the centre of the forehead, down the nose, and a little bit on the chin. And a little bit there as well. And we're going to go into a beauty blender, because this is the best way to blend it out, I find. Light tapping motions. You don't want to rub because that'll take away the coverage. You just want to pat, pat, pat all the way in until you're happy with the coverage and how you blend it out. Look up for me. You want to make sure you get right in there where your darkest parts are, really. Most people's dark circles are right in the inner corner, so be sure to get in with there. And if you can't quite get in with the sponge, I'd recommend using a little brush like we did to carve out and just blend that out like that. Get right in. And, oh, chops it then. Hold on. Do the same on this side. Get it in as far in as possible. I'm trying to get right underneath the lashes to make sure there's no separation. And now under the nose here, just patting it in, making sure you're getting into the crevices of the nose, because that can be a part where it's quite difficult to get into. So I like to take my concealer brush once again and just pat that in, just to make sure you really get in there. And that is like the foundation done, really. Now, you use this to set, don't you?
I do.
Mum uses a lot of Bare Minerals, as you'll see in this video. And we're going to use one of, maybe not one of my brushes. Let's see what you've got, Mum.
I use the smaller one, no.
Which
oh no,
one?
the big one.
Which one? That
one in hand.
Ah, how'd you set your under eye with that?
That's
Can't
what I
use that. Oh my god. Right, we're going to use this. So, I'm going to take a Zoeva 110 brush, which is just a face shaping brush, but I actually quite like it for powder. So I'm going to pack it on and then tap it off in there and swirl it around, tap it off again, and then look up. I'm just going to pat that under to make sure we're really setting that, which I don't know if we are, because, oh actually yes, I think it's working. And just keep dipping in frequently, a little bit at a time, really making sure you're pressing it in. You don't want to swirl, especially when you've got porous skin, or if you've got a lot of texture or places you want to cover up. You don't want to really drag, you want to tap in. That'll really keep it set.
I was swirling.
That's your problem. See, this is what she does. She swirls stuff in, and she swirls a foundation in, which then gives her no coverage all here, and when she comes home from work, she looks as pink as that beauty blender. And then she comes home, oh my god, I can't believe it, look at this foundation. I say, oh yeah, have you primed? No. Were you swirling your foundation? Yep. Oh, you wonder why. You don't have to set the whole face because it can make you quite dry. Close your eyes. You just want to maybe get into the areas where you're going to crease the most, really. And with this foundation, it actually dries to quite a nice finish. It's like a semi-matte. So if you turn that way, it's still got a little bit of glow to it, but it's set really nicely and it's all in place now. Now we're going to go straight to bronzer, and we'll use Mother's brush.
No, I don't use that one. I use that one.
Well, what's this for then?
That's just one from my makeup bag, but I use that one.
This one?
Yeah, that's a travel one.
Well, I'd recommend you using this one.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know, it's angled.
Yeah, I use angled brushes. I think it helps. Okay. So she's using the Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade Warmth. Yeah. I actually personally really like this bronzer. And we're going to take this on her Bare Minerals angled brush, which she never uses, which I recommend her using. And you just want to start from the top of the ear, and you don't need a lot, so you can just take it here and just blend that. Just, again, tap it. Tap, 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 and blend it into the forehead. Just like that. Have you used this brush before?
No.
Yeah, I can tell. It's shedding.
It came in a set, so it's been in a makeup bag.
You just want to keep going over that.
I never know which way to use an angled brush.
Well, what do you mean?
No, do I use it that way or that way?
Which way do you think?
That way.
No.
Oh, see?
This way.
Okay. Fat part at the top.
Yeah, because then it's like getting right into here, look. If you use there, you're going to get the splodge there. And if you get it there, it's going to be blended there. So, you want to take that there, lift your head a little bit there. And you just want to be tapping that. And blend it into the hairline. When you've got the main colour down, then you can use it that way. I just find it awkward too. So you just want to pat that in. And just continuing to pat that onto the head. You want to be really light-handed because it's not the lightest of bronzers. This brush is really annoying me because it keeps shedding. And then for the nose, again, do not swipe because a nose takes off a lot of product. You just want to pat. But you do need to put a little bit of bronze on the sides of your nose, otherwise you'll just have a white floating nose, which you don't really want. And taking just a little bit, here you can swipe. Just taking a little bit, just underneath the chin and around the jawline. And that'll just bring it all together, really. So if you turn this way, if you find that it's a bit dark, just keep blending that out. And you can also go over with your foundation brush just to pat that out a little bit. I do this quite a lot. So as you can see, it's not as harsh anymore, just like that. And then for blusher, Mum uses, hopefully not the brush.
No, I never use that brush.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, so she uses the Benefit Galafornia blush. Which brush do you use for this one?
That middle one?
Yeah. But you just said you use that for bronzer.
I use it for both.
Oh my god, Mum, what is that?
What is it?
Why is that like that?
I don't know.
I think that's just too old, Mum. We're going to get you another blush brush as well. So, we're going to be using Duro Fibre.
It's not that old, I got that brush for my 40th.
She's 52 by the way, okay? Did you actually? Oh my god. It's 12 years old.
No.
Oh, have you even cleaned it?
Yeah, always.
Oh my god, okay. So we're going to go into this and we're going to use the Real Techniques Duro Fibre contour brush. And just go in there, tapping it off. Again, put it a bit on your hand first. And then, because as you can see, it's quite pigmented, so go straight on. You just want to pat this on, Mum. Pat, not swirl. You don't want to apply too much blush to your skin, so put a little bit on the temples and maybe a little bit on the nose, but you don't need a lot. And Mum doesn't use highlighter, but I'm going to try this today because I think it'll look really nice. It's not a highlighter.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to use this brush. What, Mum's? Have you used this foundation? You have, haven't you?
No.
But you put it over wet foundation, don't you? Yeah. So we're not going to use that brush. Well, we are actually. Change mind. So this is just... No, be quiet. Okay. It's my tutorial. We're going to just be taking this fluffy brush. And this is a Laura Geller baked highlighter in French vanilla. But this isn't a highlighter. If you see, it's quite powdery. But if you blend that out, it has a really nice reflex. So I think this is like a dupe for the Hourglass. What are they called? Ambience, yeah, your ambience lighting powders. I think this is a really good dupe for it, and I just apply it like this in, look, and as you can see, it just brings a nice subtle glow. It's not like a full-on highlight, and it doesn't bring up any texture whatsoever. I just like to put it all over the skin, and it creates a really nice dewy look, which is very pretty and nice for the everyday. If you look there, see that? Well, you can't actually, you've got no glasses on. No. Okay, well, anyways, just it makes like a creamy finish. Doesn't make it look like you've got loads of makeup on, which she actually kind of does. And now we've done with all the powders, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Gimme Brow in shade 5, just to get any powder out and actually put the eyebrows in place. And I've just got a little bit on your skin, but it doesn't matter, because we just go in with this brush and get rid of it. Now, Mother is not good with mascara. Are you, Mum?
No.
But which mascara are you using?
I'm using a Mally one at the moment. It's really not very good because it's got a curved.
Okay, 1 second. So, we've just found the mascara, and it's the Mally Lift and Curl, and the wand's like that, so I understand what she means. It's quite curled. And Mum, you see, this is very strange for Mum, because Mum applies a mascara before everything. Everything. Before foundation, eyebrows. And why is that, Mum?
Because I make a mess. And
She gets it everywhere. It's ridiculous. So, we're going to learn how to put it on. You just need to keep your eyes at a nice angle and wiggle it on.
I do, but it all ends up at the top of my eye.
But once you've wiggled it, you don't need to take it further. You just need to keep it there. Look forward. Okay, close. No, don't close, but keep it middle. Otherwise it will transfer. Look at me. Get that level again. Just gonna go over it. This is quite a wet mascara, so when it's like half dried, I think it's the best time to go over it. Just to give it that extra oomph. Like that. You have a lot more volume on that one. So then close again, like mid. And we're just wiggling that. And if you do get like little bits there, it doesn't matter. You can, if it's a big clump, I'd recommend you wait, and then if you have like a spoolie, you wait for it to dry and you can just scratch it off. But with something like that, you can just take one of these brush. Didn't even know you had one of these. Close again. And you can just blend that in really. What do you use this for if you don't use concealer?
Well, because I bought that because I thought I would try and use the bit, and for putting the foundation right underneath my eyes.
See, she used foundation concealer. Close.
So I thought I'd treat myself to that brush.
Alright.
But I've not really used it much.
Clearly. Open. As you can see, it's just cleanly applied. And then if you want, you can apply bottom mascara. Do you apply bottom mascara usually?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's not easy.
It is. You just have to keep. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this mascara though.
No, I'm not sure if I do. But it came with the set, so
you're using it.
I'm using it. Roller Lash is my favourite.
Yeah, we like Benefit Roller Lash, don't we?
Yeah.
runs in the family. My sister's a fan of that too. Okay. You just don't blink your eyes or do that. Just keep them like that. Look straight in the camera. And that's nearly it. We're nearly finished now. We're just going to go into a lip liner. And this is from Max Factor. Well loved, clearly. And this is in the shade 6 Mauve Moment. And we're just going to be applying this lightly. Remember to follow your natural lip line. You can always overline if you want, but if you follow your natural lip line, you're going to get the most natural result and you're the best you can get. And then Mum's favourite lipstick is Bobbi Brown Sandwash Pink. And I buy this every Christmas. She still has another one somewhere. And you just want to open slightly. Just apply this really carefully, making sure not to go out any of the lines. And for the most natural look, just tap it on, really. That's my favourite way of doing it. I think it looks the prettiest. Rub your lips together. Do you wear gloss? No. Never. I do not like to wear gloss. And that is basically the finished look. Just a nice natural. See, Mum would normally wear eyeliner under a, like in a waterline and then smudge it out. But
no,
I think
no, I don't wear it in a waterline.
Well, just under the lash line and smudge it out. But I think it makes her eyes look a lot bigger when she just wears it like this. No eyeliner, just natural dewy skin, and look at the coverage. No red blotchiness, nothing, all nice and smooth, and without adding highlight we've still got that nice glow going on, as you can see. And I think it's just a very easy look. Brows, base, bit of mascara and a lipstick, can't go wrong for work, I don't think.
No.
So am I going to be seeing you do this tomorrow?
I'll give it a go.
You better add do, otherwise I can't stand coming home anymore. Oh my god, my makeup! I think we're going to have to take your foundation shopping now.
I think so too.
Because we've got the wrong shade. But we can work with it.
Okay. Thank you.
So, this is the finished look. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed having my mum here. I certainly have. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to go like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Remember to hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my future videos. I'm now posting every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune into that as well. If you would like to follow me on my social media and you haven't already, everything will be linked down in the description box, along with a full product list of all my mum's products that we've used today. But that is it. If you'd like to see more videos of my mum, please let me know down in the comments and any video ideas that you have. And I shall see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.